Hello everyone and welcome back to Retro Netro, and today we're going to talk about my brand new 2022 IONIQ 5 from Hyundai. Now this car is a mid-size SUV, or a small compact I guess you could say, and it's all electric. It's pretty awesome. So to show you something really cool, I have this wonderful remote that Hyundai gave us, and if you hold down this, it opens up the place where you can charge it. Now right here, it gives you a charging percentage based off of blocks. Kind of cool retro style for it. So you got the 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, 4 blocks, and 5 blocks. And that is by how full your quote unquote tank is. Like I said, it's all electric. We hold it again and it closes up. Now, the cool thing is that you can set the electricity charge to whatever percentage you feel is considered full to you. They recommended charge for short trips is 80%. And if you're going on long drive trips, then it's 100%. So based off of that information is where you'll see your blocks be full. So mine is set to 80%, yet it does say it's full because it's 80% to what my recommended percentages I want. So we go around the car. This is cyber gray, and my windows are tinted, with the back being limo tint and the front being slightly higher than limo. That tint alone cost about $350. So pretty cool. I will definitely link in below the places I went to. Now mine was a special price, so they can range between $350 to about $600, and based off of the quality and tint and what you want is also what's going to give you a different, price point. But super nice place, great place. They quote it and they give you a lifetime guarantee based off of the one you get. Okay, so can't really go in the front too much here, but if you look here, go down here. We'll blink it. So the blocks obviously use a reflective LED square to it, so it's pretty cool, pretty futuristic. And if we go here, if we unlock it, I love that about the window, the mirrors, because I feel like that's so much better. It keeps your mirror from being hit by anyone by accident, anything like that. And the door handles come out, which I really, really like. If you look here, door handle has a groove, so you can fit your hand perfectly in there and pull on the door handle, which is honestly the coolest thing they've done with door handles when it comes to that, way of doing it, okay? We come back here to the back of it. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. Auto locks based off of you walking away, so pretty cool there. Walk on this side. And now I'm rotating it again, so it opens it up. We're gonna unlock it. We're gonna open the door. Now inside is awesome. As you can see, it has a blue tint to it because there are lights inside this little area right here where you actually close the door. You put your hand here and you close it, but there is a light there, as you can see in my hand. And there's a light on the speaker, which is pretty cool. All right, so now we get inside the car. There we go. Now we're inside the car. So blue light, pretty fancy. You got a cup holder, space right here for nothing or anything you want. And then the back part of the car, which I know it's hard to see right now. So kind of lighten it up for you. And that was done through this light panel here. Same blue in the back. And the control that I did that was this button right here. So it does both. Pretty nice. So now we're inside. Here we go. So I step on the brake and I start the EV. Now, obviously each car is different. It's connected to my iPhone. So right here is your cluster. It tells your miles per hour, it shows energy, your door opens, stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. The horn does not have any logo or anything, which I thought was pretty cool. You got buttons here, which is nice. You got drive mode, which you can trade your drive mode. You got your traction control, your lane assist, all that stuff on this side, your lights. And then all your controls down here, which are mostly all buttons, a couple of haptic, but pretty much all button based, which honestly I think is pretty cool. There's the emergency little triangle there. And then if we go down here, there's two USBs that I plugged in lights to. Now I bought these on Amazon because, well, I saw another video and I loved it. You can change the colors by clicking the button on the top. I picked blue to match everything else in my car. Below that is the charging part right here, and then extra space for another phone if you have a small phone. If we go back here, I put more lights, which is pretty cool. Like I said, it's a really roomy car. I also put some of these mats over my seats because I do want to keep my seats in pretty nice condition. Like I said, I have only charged it probably, gosh, like 4 or 5 times, but it cost me about $4. So, you know, obviously if you look down here, let me zoom in here. It says 245 miles. I've done already 241 miles, but that's because I did 80%. When I first got the car, it was 326, I think, which is a lot. And I love that. And I thought it was super cool that 100% is going to give me some pretty long distance, which I really, really like. Obviously, when the air conditioning is on, the mileage will go down, but it learns from your mileage on what you need and stuff like that, and your air conditioning and all that fun stuff. So fun fact about this, unfortunately, the one thing that is a little drawback is the Hyundai does not have wireless CarPlay. It does have CarPlay 100%, but does not have wireless CarPlay. Now, the cool thing is I bought this gadget. Go down here, right here. You can't really see it, but it is kind of like a streaming service for the phone to do CarPlay wirelessly. It works perfectly, doesn't have really that many issues or anything like that. And honestly, I find it really easy to use. So if you're gonna go for the Hyundai IONIQ 5, just know that you don't have wireless CarPlay. Now, other than that, this car gets really cold when the air conditioning is on. Like I said, the buttons are nice. Everything in this car is pretty legit. Space-wise, yes, it's not the roomiest trunk, but you can still fit quite a lot of stuff back there. There is no sunglass holder, if anyone's interested in that, which I know that's odd for some people, and I'm a little torn with it, but I get that it doesn't have to have one. Up here, you got your light, and no light on the actual mirror itself, which is totally fine, but it's pretty nice. Okay, so to turn off the car, you just tap the brake, turn it off, gives you information. It's pretty nice. And then you can step out of the car. We close the door. And then we're going to push the lock button here. I like to do it twice because that's usually how it is for me. If we go over here in the front and let's see if I can get a little picture of it. The front's pretty cool, but see that strip on the very bottom? That strip actually glows when you charge your car. Like I said, very nice quality hood. It's very shallow, so it gives you great field of view. Like I said, I love this car. I think it's awesome. I think it has great potential. Overall, very good build quality. I would recommend to anyone who wants an electric vehicle but is unsure of, you know, what kind of electric vehicle they want. But I think that, you know, that there is a lot of vehicles out there. I think the Mustang Mach-E is pretty nice, has some great features. I think that, you know, obviously Tesla is one of the ones that everyone loves and loves to go for. But I think if you're between that and a couple other vehicles, the ID4 is a good family size car, but some of the drawbacks is that I think even though the ID4 has a lot of great features and they're obviously improving on those features and getting more features to it, if you're really not all about those features and you really want a nice, good electric car, I think the IONIQ is the way to go. I think Tesla, is great, and I think it's amazing. It's the pioneer of all those electric cars, but at the end of the day, I think this is a new wave of electricity, right? I think this is a new way of life. The charging port here, you have to have a box, electric box, and you have to get a amp installed. So it has to be a 50 amp. So just know if you don't have a box that supports that, it probably won't work for you. And you also have to get one of these. These are a washer dryer plug. It's a 4-prong plug. And then you get it connected to your charger itself. I use ChargePoint. On the website, it's $6.99. On Amazon, it's about $1,000. So I'd be very careful in just choosing Amazon. I think it's the cheapest way, when really most of the time it's not. And then for this, I use my garden hose thing attached to the wall so I can hang my long extension cord to plug it into my car, but it's literally like a foot away. So that's why I did that. That way I don't have to worry about it, and it keeps it nice and tucked away without any damage or problems. For the ChargePoint thing itself, just so you guys know, it does connect to Wi-Fi, so you can use your app to charge, or settings and anything like that, or just see where it's at with charging, how much it's going to cost you. And then any defaults that happen, it's going to alert you here. Once it's charging, it will turn blue. Right now it's not, because obviously it's in this holder, so it is green. So kind of a fun little fact for people who want to own an electric vehicle, just some things you need to be aware of. Lastly, Hyundai, let's go back to the car real quick. Hyundai has some pretty cool things when you buy the car. They give you 3 years of Blue Link, which is how you can unlock the car, lock the car, start the car, all through their wireless connectivity, which is really awesome. 3 years is a long time. After that, I believe it's about $30 a month. So just be mindful of that. But 3 years is complimentary, so I'll take it. Next thing is they give you 2 years free of charging at their charging stations. It's about 30 minutes charge per session they give you for free. Anything after that, they do charge you. So just know that maybe you can unplug it and plug it back in after a couple of minutes, and you'll continue charging for your next session. So that's pretty cool. I know ID4 does 3 years of that, but like I said, it's really up to your preference. Their warranty for Hyundais are freaking amazing. Not only is 100,000 miles or 10 years for the powertrain, it's also for the battery. It is 4 years or 60,000 miles for the just overall like maintenance and stuff like that, and then the actual maintenance itself, so tire rotation, and I guess that's pretty much it. That is 3 years free. So you get 3 years of free service. So, which is pretty awesome, to be honest with you. I think I think Hyundai has the best warranty out there. And obviously with electric cars, since they're still pretty new, gap insurance wouldn't be a bad thing to get, because it covers all the other little nuances. The system inside, the stereo system, the random stuff, the light bulbs, all the things that after the warranty doesn't really cover anymore. So like I said, if you're looking for a car, this is it. Remember, this is a Hyundai IONIQ 5. It's SEL version, not the limited and not the SE version. SE has a lot less features. It looks a little different. But if anything, I would get the SEL if you had an option, because I think it'd be the best thing for you to get. I think it's the nicest and the most middle ground when it comes to the quality and quantity of stuff that you get for the price. Obviously, electric cars are always going to continue rising in value based off the popularity, and because, well, if you're watching it during this time, the gas prices. So once again, if you are interested in this car, definitely look on the Hyundai website. I think your best options would be to contact the dealer, ask them what they have coming in, see if you can get your name on a list. They weren't doing reservations for a very long time, and now they are again. So definitely see if you can, because you really can't order them online. So, which is kind of sucky. With other dealerships you can, because they're made to order. These ones are being brought overseas every couple of weeks. So if you're interested, obviously you have to make sure the color you want, the style you want, and go from there. Well, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys if you want to know more about it or see more features or want to know more about like the drive and everything like that, please let me know in comments below, and I would love to show you more, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.